Welcome back. In this episode of Minecraft Hardcore, we're gonna fight the Ender Dragon. We got plenty of arrows, stack and a half, really good sword, strong armor. Let me make another shield just to be safe, even though I don't think we'll use it too much. But again, you always want to be safe rather than sorry in Hardcore. Oh right, I almost forgot. I traded him my water bucket in the last episode for a couple emeralds, the wandering trader outside. So let me get another water bucket, because you definitely want a water bucket. Ooh, a lead. You can craft these now without slime balls, which is very nice. Alright, here we go. Oh, I already have a boat out. Whatever. Off we go. We gotta go to positive 900, negative 1100. So we'll go this way and I think just loop around. I almost said, oh, I should bring a bed in case I die. But if I die, the world gets deleted. No pressure. We got 4 golden apples, a lot of protection levels on our armor, and power 3 on our bow. We have more durability on our bow than arrows, so we shouldn't, it won't break, but we have a shit ton of arrows. I just need to get in, bridge over to the main island or underground or wherever's, safe-ish. On Bug Rock one time I spawned in the end, and the Ender Dragon was already hitting me off a cliff. That was very nice. Classic Bug Rock. Might have been console Minecraft, but that was like years ago. So as long as that doesn't happen again, we're good. So yeah, it's gonna be a classic fight. I'm not gonna be doing anything crazy. I just am gonna try to survive. Beating the dragon plenty of times before. The most impressive was beating a dragon, not in hardcore, but in hard difficulty with just iron armor and no enchantments. I had a water bucket, some meat, iron armor, a bow, and like a stack of arrows. There it is. Just looked at the cords. Alright, it's turning nighttime, but that's fine because we're going to be underground. I'll leave the boat here because, we're going to get teleported back home. A little bit nervous, not going to lie. But we got this in the bag. Our armor is plenty good enough. There's nothing to be afraid of. Except for a drowned with a trident. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't even see the entrance. Alright, Jesus. That drowned really wanted to hit me with the trident. I can hear the guardians obliterating the squids outside. Whew. Okay. Make sure I have my blocks. That would be fucking bad. Chug my potion. I'm gonna eat an apple preemptively. Let's do it. Okay. This is actually really nice. I'm already on the main island. Alright, let's do it, baby. Come on, no whammies. First things first. Just gonna climb up with blocks. Alright. One down. A lot to go. Too high. There we go. Alright. Let's take it easy. Nice. There we go. Sweet. Good hit. Good hit. Thanks, me. Bro. That Enderman just fucking tried to walk into my line of sight. Nice. That tall one is the one I'm worried about the most. Oh, shit. First try. Oh, my God. I am sniping this shit. Okay. Wow, I guess I'm just him. Alright, I don't know why the fuck I was worried. So you want to bridge on the inside, otherwise he could hit you, like, way into the fucking abyss. I don't know why I keep saying he. Force of habit. Ender Dragon is canonically a she. We got an ego. Nice. Getting my blocks back. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Better safe than sorry. Where are the rest of these? Right up there. Super tall one. Might have to bridge up to that one. Shit. The 2 really tall ones. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. We're just watering. I'm wasting an arrow. I don't care. Whee! Alright, they're mad at the Dargan. That's good. Not that they'll hit her. Oh my God! Okay, I think that's all the crystals. That was an insane snipe. Okay, if I go behind, it should be safer. Get him, Enderman. Okay, we're schmoving. That's half. I still haven't even used... I haven't even touched my stack of arrows. That's really good. Power 3 for the win. I can't believe I was hitting those shots earlier. A lot of these tall ones I did because there is a bit of RNG. What are you doing up there? Hitting my shots, that's good though. Okay, if you're just gonna hang out in space, then I don't know what to tell you. Alright, now she's reflecting. Go behind. Nice. Really low now, less than a quarter. Oh, you're so low. Oh, let's go! We beat the Ender Dragon in hardcore! Oh, hell yeah. And proof. Can't do any commands. Oh, commands. Just team message version. Alright, we did it. Some of it fell into the portal. I always forget that happens, but it's fine. We're already level 57, hell yeah. We did it. So technically, we already beat hardcore. But, for my standards, that's not enough. We gotta beat the Elder Guardians, gotta beat the Wither, and then we gotta beat the fucking dude. Mr. Dude. The Warden. Oh. Whoa. Purple glow. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Alright. I got some pearls already. But we can just place a lever. This is why I always carry sticks on me too. Bop. And then you go bop. We got the egg. Put that in my pocket. Alright. Now, like immediately, I'm not even going home. Oh wait, actually, is this safe? This doesn't look safe. It is safe, wow. Yeah, that was probably like the safest spawn I've ever had in my life. Which I'm not complaining, I'm very happy about. That was super fortunate. Is that the only gateway? I thought I saw 2. Isn't there usually just 1? Alright, I'm tripping balls. Speaking of trip, this music is like my favorite music in the game because it's just so insane and bizarre. They added like purple flashes on the horizon. It's really interesting. The end is my favorite dimension because it's just so mysterious and so like... I mean, the music will just, you know, leave you feeling a certain way. Like very existential, aware of your own mortality type shit. Okay, now I'm actually going to crank up my render distance. Maybe not 32. Let's do like 20. Because this will help me massively with finding the shit I need to find, you know? And my PC can handle it, surprisingly. 382 FPS. I remember one time I tried finding a end city on 10 render distance. That shit took like 4 hours. And there were multiple people. It was fucking awful. A nice thing about Java that I think has just always been this way, but on Bedrock, if you look at Enderman at all, they aggro. On Java, you have to actually look at them for a small period of time. Now, a couple things I want to do is farm some chorus fruit. What are they called? Buds or whatever. And they're just they're a cool looking plant, and it's a fun little food item. And you have to actually mine that. You can't mine the bottom, otherwise they won't drop. Yeah, this is definitely new. This like purple flash on the horizon. I've been playing this game for years and I've never seen that, and I genuinely like it. Like, it's really cool. It just adds kind of this mystery even more so about this dimension. If you're big brain, you could actually say it in chat even though it's single player, because that way you could just open up chat and see it. On top of the screenshot. I am not taking any chances, you know. I do not want to get lost here, because you might not be able to starve, but you can run out of materials. I don't have Unbreaking on my diamond pick, but 1561 blocks mined should be plenty. Maybe we just max it? Because yeah, ever since they changed simulation distance, render distance can actually like be... Oh my god, render distance for the win! Get some more endstone. I also love endstone. It's my favorite block because it has very high blast resistance. And it's actually just like the color palette, or not color palette, but like the saturation flipped of cobblestone. Oh, there's an end ship. Holy shit. That's where our elytra is, right there. Thank God for render distance, dude. And my FPS is doing just fine too, because ever since they added the simulation distance setting, it's not actually ticking any mobs or data farther than like, was it 5 chunks? I know it was 1 block, but that's terrifying. I gotta give myself a pat on the back for that Ender Dragon fight. That was clean as fuck. The only part I got hit at was when it shot the fireball like 5 blocks above me. I think we could get the Elytra and get out in this episode. I definitely want to get the Elytra before the episode ends. Man, can you imagine how much longer I'd be in this dimension if I didn't crank up my render distance? Because I was going like that way. What was that? Alright, Shulkers. Prepare to meet your doom. No shulker shells? Damn you. I'll get some eventually. Even if I have to kill your friends for it. Oh, okay. That works. I got 1. You need 2 for 1 shulker. I don't need too many shulkers. You can actually force a shulker to spawn under certain conditions. I don't even remember how. I rise. The fuck? Get over here, bitch. Whoa. Alright, chill, chill. Oh my god. Aha, stairs. Every shulker's weakness. Yeah, got him. Alright, how is this compared to my... Oh, this is way better. Thorns 1 and Breaking 3. Ah, but the thingy... Okay. Fuck. The style. The style points. I'm Breaking 3, though. I gotta keep that on. I wonder if you could I wish you could transfer designs, but I could just get another trim. Yeah, there's some really good loot in End Cities, not gonna lie. Some really cool cosmetics too. I usually pick up the end rods, but I'm focused right now. I got 7 shulker shells. Aha. Yeah, if you get them to hit each other with the projectiles when they're low health, there's a chance they could spawn another one, which is a way to technically get infinite shulkers. Okay. Got 9 shulker shells now. I don't even know how many shulkers I want, but that should be plenty. Knockback 2. I got something better. More emeralds. That's nice. I could make another trim out of that. I don't remember how to make the trims. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have used the eye one. I could have duplicated it. God damn it. Actually, let me keep these to take the levels off of them. Man, this place just keeps going up and up. Oh, okay. I wasn't falling, and then I made myself fall because I thought I was falling. Don't worry about it. Another shell. Okay, I guess that's it. I got 10 though, so I could get 5 shulkers, which is plenty. I mean, if I get crazy far in this world, then I'll need a lot because, you know, even without duplicating. Okay, nice. We're doing pretty good here. I don't care about that guy. Oh, ship's over there. I'm just a tourist. Relax. Oh, a little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, ha ha ha. Okay, I don't want to open these until they're dead. Otherwise, they're gonna bean me. I don't want to be beaned. Nope. I see my prize. What we got in here? More stuff. I take the stuff. What we got in here? More stuff. I take the stuff. There she is. Sky's the limit, baby. Hell yeah. I don't know. I don't need 2 instant health potions at all. 17 shulker shells. That is plenty. Okay, my cords were -1000, -350. That's this way. I don't have any rockets, nor do I have the stuff to make them, but I could just fly over there, I think. Oh, I actually see the portal, yeah. I'll just go over there and I'll just play it safe. Whee! And we could get mending on these babies, because the igloo dude. Hell yeah. He can fly, he can fly, he can fly, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, all we gotta do is get back home safe. That's it. We just hop through that portal, we're out of here. I actually stopped jumping when Endermen come near me out of habit, because one time on PS3 on my main world, before Netherite was a thing, I was in full like enchanted diamond armor, and an Enderman just came up and like pushed me while I was sprint jumping. And since you're in the air, you're more easily moved by other entities. So I just fucking died. Like, I didn't have the Elytra, I didn't have Ender Pearls, nothing. It was tragic. We did it, baby. Ender Dragon killed, Elytra acquired. That felt like pretty quick. It was less than 10 episodes. I don't know the exact number because, you know, I'm currently making them. We got 67 levels. I don't want to see a single fucking comment saying 6-7. I will rip the brain rot right out of your skull and make you eat it. What does that mean? I don't know, but don't do it. We got the Elytra. We killed the Dargan. We got 1 billion levels. Oops. I don't know how to build a staircase. See, if I can't even build a staircase and I can beat the dragon, you can too. Fucking bop. Okay. Now I carefully walk back down. There it is, the portal. I made it. We beat Minecraft Hardcore! I like this little end credits sequence. It's interesting. I see the player you mean. Psyslick? Yes. Take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices, before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ha, the original interface, 1 million years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1 million others to sculpt the true world in a fold of the, and created it cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it, that the universe is kind? Sometimes through the noise of its thoughts it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad in the long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them to speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them, this world you take for truth is merely, and I wish to tell them that they see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them. Too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. Psyslick, player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again, under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are, your body touching the universe again at every point, as though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we recalled the spirit of the mountain, Father, Son, Mother, Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quirks. The words change, we do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You're looking at us now, through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player, to know you, and to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a player. The player was you, Psyslick. Sometimes it thought itself human on the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock. The ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white, the days were short, there was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass and the rivers and the air and the ground. A woman gathered the atoms, she drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player woke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star. So the player too is information from a star, and the player moves through a story which is a forest of information planted by a man called Julian on a flat infinite world created by a man named Marcus that exists inside a small private world created by the player who inhabits a universe created by Shush. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was a soft form. Oh my god. This is way longer than I fucking remember. Sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head. Flecks of energy. Moving through vast and empty spaces. Sometimes it called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy, that was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You were the player reading words. Shush. Sometimes the player reads lines of code on a screen. Decode them into words. Decode the words into meaning. Decode the meanings. Gonna feel emotion, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe fast and deep and realized it was not alive. It was alive. Those 1,000 deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, where a fleck of light in the corner of the player's eye might be a star 1,000,000 times as massive as the sun, boiling its planets to plasma in order to be visible for a moment to the player. Walking home at the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food, almost at the familiar door, about to dream again. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you have played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, you are stronger than you know. And the universe said, you are the daylight. And the universe said, you are the night. And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. And the universe said, we're going to make you read a lot. And the universe said, you're not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over. And the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again. Dreamed better. And the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. I like the general message, you know. It's technically a religion, I guess. A belief system, but it's just saying, you know, we're all energy, we're all love, we're all hate, we're all fear, we're all anger, because we're just specks of energy, and that doesn't make us insignificant. Life doesn't have intrinsic meaning because you can make your own meaning. Despite almost fucking passing out from reading all that shit, I do like the end credits. They're pretty cool. It's a very unique take on, you know, everything. And it's fitting for a game like Minecraft where you create and destroy and, you know, kill and die, and it just fits, you know? It's a good-ass game. Thanks for watching. And although our journey's not over yet, this is a big turning point, because now shit gets crazy. As if these end credits weren't already. This is the true final boss. I had to pull out all the fucking stops and show off my 110% gamer reading skill just to get through them. They're much longer than I remember, but I don't think I've ever read them aloud either, to be fair. I don't think I've ever not skipped them either. Actually, no, they used to be shorter. They didn't used to have all the actual credits after it. The last part just used to be wake up. The poem and the credits last a total of 76 minutes and 16 seconds? What the fuck? The credits are an hour long? Look, I tried. It's been like 20 fucking minutes. I just gotta skip it. I don't think there's anything at the end anyway. The poem is the most important part. Alright. We did it. We beat Minecraft Hardcore. We killed the Ender Dragon, but we're not done yet. Gotta get more upgrades, get netherite armor, get more enchantments. We gotta beat the Wither, the Elder Guardians, and then the Warden. We're gonna keep on building, crafting, mining, killing. Hell yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.